What if who you think you are is just a story your mind keeps telling itself? Not a lie, but not the truth either. More like a fiction stitched together from memory, emotion, trauma, dreams, and desire. And this story, it's wearing your name, your face, your past, and it walks around pretending it's you. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most radical truths of consciousness. The self is not a thing. It's a process, a story. And once you see this, truly see it, you become the author, not just the character. Let's begin. From the moment we're born, we're labeled boy, girl, good baby, quiet child, gifted, troubled, smart, sensitive, rebellious. We collect these identities like stickers on a suitcase, each one shaping the story of who I am. But here's the catch. Most of these labels were never chosen. They were inherited, projected, or imprinted. And yet we cling to them, because the mind craves certainty. We build narratives to make sense of experience. But what happens when those narratives begin to cage us? What if the self is not a solid thing, but a flowing, shifting, ever rewritten script? In this video, we'll explore how the mind constructs identity, why your self is more story than substance, how memory, emotion, and language shape your reality, and how to reclaim authorship of the story that you're living. The human brain is not a camera. It's a storyteller. It doesn't just record experience. It interprets it, edits it, and weaves meaning around it. This is essential for survival. We need to make sense of the world. But in doing so, we also create a sense of self, a narrator behind the eyes. The problem? We mistake the narrator for truth. But the narrator is biased, emotional, limited in memory, and often driven by fear or desire. You are not just the one living life. You are also the one explaining it to yourself, every moment, unconsciously. Your mind turns reality into a movie and casts you in a role. The more you repeat the role, the more real it feels. But just like any character in a film, your identity can be rewritten. We like to believe that our sense of I is continuous, that we are the same person now as we were 5 years ago. But neuroscience shows otherwise. Your memories are not perfect archives. They are reconstructions, updated every time they're accessed. And often, they're emotional fabrications more than factual records. This means the past you remember is not the past that actually happened. And the self you think you've always been might just be a fragile collage of selective memories filtered through emotion. The story of me is maintained through selective memory. and the editing room is always running. What makes a story stick? Emotion. We don't just remember what happened. We remember how it felt. That feeling becomes the glue that binds experiences into identity. A child ignored by a parent might form a story, "I'm unimportant." That story is painful, but familiar. And familiarity becomes comfort. So the mind repeats the emotional narrative. It scans life for more moments that confirm it. This is called confirmation bias, and it reinforces the story's truth. But the original moment was never the whole story. And identity built from pain is not destiny. It's just a tale that hasn't been challenged. You can rewrite the story by giving new emotional meaning to your experiences. Language is a spell. The moment we say, "I am," we invoke identity. I am anxious. I am lazy. I am the black sheep. I am not good enough. These are not observations. They are declarations. They solidify the self. In many spiritual traditions, the words "I am" are sacred. Why? Because they don't need anything added. I am is being itself. Everything after that is just a story. Sometimes useful, most times not. So what happens if you stop attaching labels to I am? What happens when you replace "I am broken" with "I am healing"? Or "I am lost" with "I'm exploring"? Or simply "I am" with no story at all? That's when presence begins. That's when freedom starts. Here's the truth. You will always have a story. That's part of being human. But you don't have to be a prisoner of the story. You can become the author. To do that, you must observe the narrator. Notice the stories your mind tells in real time. You have to question the script. Who wrote this? When? Is it even true anymore? You have to edit the awareness. Start telling a new story, rooted in possibility rather than fear. You've got to feel it to free it. Let yourself feel the emotional charge behind old stories. Don't suppress it. Release it. And you have to practice presence. I am becoming. I am learning. I am here. When you take back the pen, you take back your power. Not to invent a fake self, but to align with your true nature. Ever evolving, conscious, and present. You are not your name. You are not your past. You are not your wounds or your wins or your resume. You are the awareness that witnesses all of it. You are the space in which the story unfolds. And when you remember that, the story softens. It becomes art, not prison. A canvas, not a cage. So, who are you when you stop telling the old story? Let that be the beginning of something sacred. If this opens something within you, like it did in me, then let's keep going. Be sure to subscribe for weekly dives into consciousness, identity, energy, and reality. Leave a comment below. What's one old story you're ready to rewrite? And don't forget to share this with someone who's ready to become the author of their own story. Stay aware, stay open, and keep rewriting. Thank you for watching. Until next time.